Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. This will be a reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December. Now, if you're not familiar with the way I do things, Scorpio, I do extended versions for each month. So if you're interested in purchasing or renting the extended version, you will find access to that version via the link below in the Show More section. Also in the Show More section, you'll find a list of prices and services if you were after a private reading with me. Let's jump into it and have a look and see the cards that come up for you in December, or the messages that could be significant for you, Scorpio, December. Let's see what comes up. Okay, let's start off with the Temperance card here. Now, this is the sign of Sagittarius. So there might be a distant Sagittarius coming in around some of you Scorpios this month. Now, the Temperance card is all about patience, and I can see that something is going to be delayed, but it's really a blessing in disguise this month, Scorpio. So it could be things like timing is off, or you need to be patient in a situation here. The angel can symbolize the universe at large, the law of attraction, divine intervention, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, etc. So there could be a message here that you need to be patient, or that a higher power is at play here. Or maybe the time that you wanted something, it's not the right time for it. The time isn't ripe and ready because patience is needed. There's the beautiful Two of Cups that the angel, I guess, balances the water with. So this could be a twin flame union happening here for some of you, especially because the Empress can definitely symbolize romance, fertility, and growth. She's a very Venetian energy to me, so Venus energy. And I feel like something might be in its early stages, the early stages of a twin flame union here, but it's not going to happen potentially as fast as you want it to. There could be delays. There's cards here that indicate there's delays happening for a reason, or it's not, something's not meant to be, not right now, but it's in the future. It's in your sights, but it might not be happening at this point in time, and that's okay. There could be things happening here. Okay, you've got the Seven of Swords. You've got 3 out of the 6 swords, which are swords cards, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Seven of Swords can point to obstacles or theft or deceit, or beating around the bush. It can also be avoidance issues or something that's being avoided, a conversation, a topic, communication perhaps. And you can see that he's looking back to the Hangman here. You might be punishing someone somehow. I don't know if this is some sort of consequence that you need to allocate to someone, maybe a child, maybe a lover, maybe someone you work with, or I don't know if there's consequences coming up for you here, but I feel like the Hangman can symbolize and every action having a reaction, and this is the reaction here. But nonetheless, in this middle column here, there's a lot of blocks in communication that are coming up, which you eventually will see growth from, absolutely. But you'll need to encounter these blocks first, and I feel like it is absolutely a blessing in disguise. Or you'll be thankful that something didn't happen at the time when you wanted it to. Maybe you weren't financially ready, maybe you weren't emotionally ready, maybe it would have gone haywire. So you might not see it now, but in hindsight, you'll come to realize why there was delays. The Hangman can be quite an introverted energy, but we must highlight the halo that is on the Hangman here, which is a moment of inspiration, of divine light, or even a ray of hope. I say ray of hope because these 4 cards can symbolize hardship. But there's a ray of hope, there's light at the end of the tunnel, or a source of inspiration that's going to come to you and is going to change things around, because the card that immediately follows is the Empress. But look, the Hangman can be a period where you're hung up on something, or someone is hung up on you. Again, inspiration or thought that's hung up on something. You're hung up on an idea, hung up on a person, or someone is hung up on you, potentially. But it can also be punishments, because the Hangman was punished essentially for his crime. So it's acknowledging what someone's done, or someone acknowledging what you've done, your contributions, your reactions, your actions, anything that sort of has sparked a sequence of events for you this month, Scorpio. But I feel like there's definitely someone that's potentially still hung up on you, that's maybe avoiding contacting you directly, maybe. But that could be the case because the Empress comes in and she brings love and passion and eroticism. She's very, very spiritual. She does rule fertility, so some of you might be adding new members to the family through marriage, through birth. There might be news of pregnancies here. You might be meeting someone who's very, very nurturing, maybe someone who wants children or could be a very exemplary figure for your children in the form of a mother figure or a father figure. But talking about children or anything around the sacred family home is coming up with the Empress here. But she's also very beautiful. So this could be an internal spiritual journey that you're going to set out on. So you might find yourself changing quite a fair bit this month, Scorpio. And if that's not the case, then you're changing your exterior beauty. This could be makeovers, this could be home decors, this could be getting out and about with nature, getting involved in spirituality and or religion as well during this month. But I do want to center back to that, the notion of being hung up or a ray. This is your ray of hope. Not all is lost. A ray of hope coming in, this sort of rainbow-like energy, something dawning on you, the sun rising, and everything happens so effortlessly. And especially if you felt like you have been at a crossroads, or you feel like the crossroads are coming up for you in December. The swords that go two very, very different directions. And again, I feel like it's following on from it's all or nothing. There's a choice that you have to make here. You've got the sun, but you also have the moon, divine feminine and divine masculine, so a very strong partnership. This could be more so based on a relationship or a collaboration. But stops and starts in communication or duality in communication, hypocrisy or a bit of back and forth from the people you're liaising with, lovers, managers, colleagues, friends, etc., acquaintances. But there could be blocks. There might be something you're closing yourself off to here. Could be closing yourself off to a chapter, or that ray of hope that you didn't see coming, taking off the blindfold, and your perception will change. Or turning a blind eye to something here, Scorpio. Some of you are turning a blind eye and there's something happening here when you're not aware. Could be in the workplace, could be in a relationship. It's not being alert or vigilant in a situation, or actively choosing not to see something or accept it for what it is. Denial, maybe. It could be, because the Page of Swords is here with the Two of Swords, and that can sort of be denial or uncertainty to press forward or move forward. But there is a ray of hope deep down, regardless of what this issue is or where this issue lies in your life. There is hope, and there is something that can come from this. I don't know if this is like Gemini energy, because Gemini is ruled by the twins and you've got the twin swords here. And Gemini can be a very dual energy. You've got the repetition of the two with the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords. So this is quite interesting. Maybe you need time to think about something and make a decision. A period of reflection. You might even have multiple projects, creative projects you'll be juggling during this time. Be mindful, though, of protecting your work or protecting yourself through contracts, because things might be a little bit vague and not very specific, which can lead to misinterpretation. So just be mindful of that, because the Page of Swords is here, and the Page of Swords dwells on a situation. He's looking back to the Two of Swords. So there might be a situation that arises here that you need to really think about. But it could be the past. Page of Swords can't move forward because he's still focused on the past, or he's not ready to block or close off the past. Past person, past chapter, past job, past dream, past goal. But something that's coming back for you from the past here. Planting a seed potentially here with the Empress somehow. I think it's really about getting in touch with your emotions again, potentially, because you can see the angel that has its feet dipped into the water here. So you might be testing something. It's almost like dipping your toes. maybe this is trying out something new in your life, a new job, a new relationship, getting back with someone, even testing hobbies, testing yourself somehow, but dipping your feet, trying to familiarize yourself, but not going all the way somehow. But there is, again, it's especially in this last column, the Hangman with the Page of Swords, there's still someone who's hung up on you, or you're hung up on them. They still care. They're avoiding speaking about it directly, and you might have even blocked off communication with this person, but there's still passion on their side with the Empress. There's still something here. There's still something that you can work with. Okay, so not all is gone, not all hope is lost, because the Empress, she plants a seed and she can nurture that seed to beautiful lengths. And I did mention potentially twin flame union here with the Two of Cups. So I really feel for a lot of you, it's not the end. So there's someone still that's still hopeful of a future, of growth, or something that can come from this. They're still hoping, wishing, or praying to reconnect with you, or vice versa, Scorpio. You might be hoping, wishing, and praying for this person to come back into your life and change things. And it could be career-wise. It's not always romantic. It could definitely be career-wise. So that could be coming up in December, but it'll be interesting to see how the extended unfolds. So if you're wanting to join me on that, the link to that will be below in the show more section. Otherwise, I do hope you have a fantastic December. I hope you wrap up the end of the year very, very strongly, Scorpio. Merry Christmas to everyone. Take care. Happy New Year. We shall be connecting very, very soon. So bye for now.